All right, good morning, everybody. You are welcome to today's training. I'm Ife Oluwa, and I want to welcome every one of us to today's training. Hopefully, today should be the last class we'll be having for this Ember booster training. So we'll be having our last class, then we allow us to have more time, like 2 weeks for our project, our capstone project. Then after that, we will proceed to have our project defense. So that will be the schedule as we proceed. So for today, we will just see some things that we need to pay attention to before you launch your website. So far, we've been able to see how you can create the user interface for your website and how you can customize your website, how you can create content for your website so you can have the desired website, okay? So today is all about finalizing on your website. I won't be going through the customization of all the website pages. I've already shown you how to achieve that with your home page, and the same thing that applies for your home page applies for all the pages on your website. So you don't necessarily have to spend more time. Not you now, I don't necessarily have to spend more time on taking you through all the pages. Get it? Okay. And in the process, if you have any challenge, maybe while setting up your own page, you can always reach out to me or reach out through the training platform. So let me just show us some things we'll be looking at today, and we'll get started. So it's just to finalize on our website design and all those things. So once again, I want to welcome every one of us. You are welcome. You are also welcome. So today we look at the SEO of our website, how you can set up your search engine optimization so that your website can be visible on Google. In fact, everything we'll be doing today are part of the things that matters on your website. It's not enough for you to build a beautiful website. It's not enough for you to have a website that's captivating and that. You need a website that is functional and that is performing the purpose of its creation, okay? Why you created the website, why you designed the website, you need such kind of website. So everything we'll be looking at today are the things a lot of web designers doesn't pay attention to, but they are the things that actually moved the pendulum. They are the things that make more, that added more value to your website. And without them, their website will be dormant, their website will not perform as it ought to perform, and the client will not be happy with their investments. So we want us to really pay attention, and I will take it little by little. Hopefully, every one of us will be able to get it and understand it. Also, I've gone through our assignments. Some of us have worked on the project, but some of us have not done that. So you will need to work on your project. And if you do not complete your project, that means you can't complete this course and you will not be awarded the certification for this course. So it's important to complete your project. And it's also important that you make yourself available for the project defense by November 29th or 30th, thereabouts. We still give us more information about that as we progress. So today we will look at search engine optimization for your website. We will also look at the security for your website. Being a WordPress website, it's important that you set up your security very well. You must secure your website to prevent spam and unauthorized access. Okay, so you set up your cookies. There is what we call cookies management. There are some privacy policy that your your website visitors have to approve and they have to follow. Then you set up your lead generation. How do you generate leads through your website? It's very important. Your website is not just to show people images and text. You want to use it to generate leads, and that makes a lot of sense for your clients. Okay. Then how do you set up a chat plugin for your website? Then registering your website on Google Search Console so that your website can be ranked and indexed and it can be visible on Google Search and also on all search platforms. How do you do this? Then how do you integrate your website with Google Recaptcha? This will help to spam related to form filling and things like that. Okay, how do you set up your post management? Some things like duplicating a post on WordPress, how do you achieve that? Then Google Analytics, how do you set up your website analytics and things like that? Then your email marketing management. So those are the things we want to cover today. And by the time we finish all this, you should be set to get a web design project for any business, especially for small and medium businesses. Okay, although there are still many things you need to learn, and at the end of the program of today's training, I will direct us to a particular online resource that you can make use of in order to continue to learn. And I will also tell you more about how you can progress from here in regards to your web design professional career. Do you get it? Okay, so let's get started. And the time is 11:15. Today is 3rd of November, 2023. It has been a great journey with all of us. And I must tell you, this is the 4th week and it has been awesome. This is the 3rd week and it has been awesome with all of us. So let's get started. So we will start with the SEO. How do you manage your website for SEO? SEO simply means search engine optimization. How do you optimize your website for search engine? So that when people make a search on Google, let's say something like After School Academy. Okay. So when I make this kind of when I make this kind of search, can I find your website? Do you get it? So that's what SEO is all about. So here you can see this is our own website, After School Academy. So how do you ensure all these things that shows up, you take cognizance of them, you are in control of them. Okay. So that is basically what search engine optimization is all about. Making sure that when people search for related content to your website keyword or things that are related to our website, your web pages can show up. Okay, so that is what we'll be looking at now. So pay attention and let's get started. So we go back to our website, the website we have been using, and we use that to set up our SEO. So what to set up the SEO for the website we have created. Okay, so I will log in now to my emberbooster.com.ng/wp-admin. Okay, and you press enter. So this is how to log into your website. You already know that. Yeah, I'm expecting that to load. Okay, so let's log in. I will log in with my account. Then the password. Sorry, I'm using another system today, so I don't have those things saved. Okay, that is wrong. Let me go again. Okay, let's see. All right, this works perfectly. Okay. So let's see what we have done so far. Let's go to our website. It's still loading. Let's give it some time to load. So please pay attention to today's class. In fact, you will be blessed. Many things I'll be showing you in today's class. There are things you cannot find online. I personally, I learned them by experience. I learned them in the process of building and managing websites. So they are not things you easily find out there. Okay, so just pay attention to everything I will show you in this class. This is a premium class today. There are things people doesn't offer for free, but please pay attention. I need your rapt attention in today's class. It's not going to be a fast class, or how should I say it? I will be moving at a very slow pace for proper understanding, but let's see how far we can go. Okay, sorry, my internet is a little bit slow. And that is because the power people has decided not to give us lights. Okay, while that one is loading, let's proceed. So now to set up the search engine optimization for our website, go to plugins and click on add new. So we want to install the plugin that we are going to use for our search engine optimization. Okay, so let's search for all-in-one SEO. There are many now. There are a lot of SEO platforms, that SEO plugins that you can make use of. You understand? So we have all-in-one SEO. We have what we call rank math. We have Yoast SEO. Many of them like that. But for this particular class, we are making use of all-in-one SEO. I love them. I've been using them for quite some time, and I think it's okay. So install it and click on activate. Okay. So my Elementor is outdated, so let me just update it. It's good that you update your plugins. Make sure you keep your plugins updated. Okay. Then you can update this starter template also. All right. Then if you want them to be updating on their own, just click on enable auto update. So let me enable auto update so that I won't have to be updating them every time. Okay, so as soon as new update is released, they will be updated. Why is my page not showing? Okay, it's network. Might be due to network. Let's leave it. All right. So now we've installed all-in-one SEO. Okay. Just click on SEO settings. Let's see if we can do some settings on it. So the all-in-one SEO helps you to set up your website for search engine optimization. And you will see how we are going to do it now. Okay, we are using the free version, so we don't need to paste any license key. Let's see the webmaster tools. Okay, so you have these webmaster tools that you can use to connect your site. You understand? To connect your site to all these search engines that are available. So if I want to do for Google now, I will just click on Google Search Console. Then you can get your Google verification code and paste it here. For Bing, you click here to get your Bing verification code and things like that. Okay, so we will not be following through this. Google Analytics, you get your analytics, then you do all those things. But for now, we are not following this method. I will show you how to achieve that. Okay, so you have a lot of things here, but the ones we need, I will take you there and we get started. You get it? Okay. So let's close this. Oh, sorry, there is something I need to launch. So now when you come to general settings, you need to, even if you come to your dashboard here, there is a basic setting you need to carry out, okay? So we've not done any of that here. So that's the first setting you need to do. So you need to do what we call your first setup, all right? So if you are looking for that plugin, it's always by the left-hand side, and you can see it here. So let's set up the, just click on improve SEO rankings. Now, good. So which category best describes your website? You can see it. So if it's a blog, it's an online store, it's a corporation, it's a portfolio, small offline business, news channels, anyone you want to use. So for us, this is just a small offline business. Let's move on. Then your home page title. So we have home digital agency, home something. Now leave these ones and proceed. You don't need to touch anything here for now. Later, when we get to page optimization, I will show you what to do here. So leave that one, just click on continue. Okay. So is it a person or organization? Organization name. So put your organization name here. Maybe ASA Digital Agency. Then if you have a phone number, put your phone number here. This is Nigeria. Okay. Then put your phone number, 08 something, 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 something. Okay. Then contact type. How do you want them to contact you? Customer support, okay. Then you want to upload your logo, you can do it here. You upload your default social media image, what you want them. Anytime people are sharing your page on social media, the image that will come out. Then your own logo also, you upload your logo here. So the minimum size is 112 pixels by 112 pixels, okay? So you click on upload or select image. So from your media library, you can pick your logo. So we have a logo here that we installed some days ago. So let's just pick one. Okay, all this logo, the sizes are not aligned with what we want. Okay, so because I don't want to spend my time on that aspect now, okay, then make sure you fill in all these forms. All right, so let me follow the right process. Let me take it little by little because I want to move very fast because I have a lot of things to show us. But I also noticed that I need to calm down. So let's upload the logo. So let's set up our logo 112 pixels by 112 pixels. So that's the minimum, okay? So let me go to Canva and set up my logo. Okay. Okay. So please pay attention. I will take it little by little. So this is our logo. So this time around, let me just click it. Okay. So let's go to home page. So on our home page, sorry. So on our home page, sorry, I need to move this to the side. Click on create a design, then custom size. So that is 112. So let's use 500 pixels by 500 pixels. So that's the normal size for a logo. Then create a new design. Copy our logo. So this is the logo here. I'll just copy it, Ctrl+C. Then I'll paste it here. Control V. Okay. Then let me change this to match the background color. Okay. Then let's put it. Okay. Then let's expand this. All right. So this is our logo. Then let's download it now. So it's in square shape already. So we are going to download it. Download. So we want a transparent background. Let's download. Okay, so it has been downloaded. So we can go back to our onboarding for the onboarding for the SEO platform. Then click on upload or select image. Come to upload files. Then you drag, select the file from your system. So I will go to where I have it downloaded. Open. Then make sure you put your alternate text. So let me just copy. Let me put the alternate text logo for Ember Insta. Okay. So when you have done that, scroll down and oh Jesus, this thing is stopping. Okay, choose image. So we've uploaded the image. Then default social media. So this is the image here. The default social media share image. So which image do you want to share when people share any content on your page, especially for content that doesn't have featured image? There is something we call featured image. Featured image is just the image that will be shown to represent that particular page when it is being shared. Okay, so do we have any image? Let's just put our logo. Okay, choose. So that's our featured image also. Then what's our Facebook social profile? So you put all your social profiles here. So for Facebook page URL, you put it here. So something like this, https://facebook.com/afterschoolacademy. Okay. Then for your Twitter, you put that one also based on the ones you have. If you don't have it, it's not compulsory. Twitter.com/afterschoolacademy. LinkedIn, you put, this is Instagram, and so on like that. Then you click on save and continue. Sorry, Instagram.com. Okay, after school. Then you click on save and continue. Okay. So now it will ask you which SEO features do you need. Okay. So optimize search, okay, site maps, okay. Analytics, you need analytics, but this will involve them of installing an analytics plugin for you, but leave that one on tick for now. I want us to, the conversion to leave it for now. I will show you, so you can untick the rest. Just leave the ones, untick every other thing. Just leave these first two, the green ones, is okay for you. Save and continue. Okay. So your search appearance, this is where your search, something like that. So is this site, just make it live site. You are ready to be indexed. Enable site map, leave it like that. Okay. Don't do anything here. The Google Snipe Web Preview, this is what they will see. You can edit this, okay? But I will show you where to edit this. Do you understand? I will show you the best place to edit. I don't want to do this now. So just click on Save and Continue. So your email address, just leave it like that. It will use your default email address. So then save and continue. So if you have a license key, probably you purchase the SEO Pro, you can put it here. If not, skip this step. So your site is now SEO ready and something like that. So just scroll down and go to finish setup and go to the dashboard. So with that, we have set up the login all-in-one SEO. We've set it up already, and it will start analyzing your website. All right. Okay. So now, how do you optimize each page of your website for search engine? That's what we want to look at now. So come to pages, go to all pages. So now you can see it's showing not available under details, SEO details. That is because we've not optimized the pages for search engine. So let's start optimizing the pages. So we start from the home page, and that's the only one I will do. The same thing I do for home page is the same thing that affects all other pages. So pay attention now. Let's see how we are going to optimize this page for SEO. The goal is that there will be a score. There is something we call SEO score. So your SEO score should not be less than 80%. I recommend between 80 to 100. So that should be your target. Okay, so let's edit our home page for our SEO. So in search engine optimization, especially the on-page optimization, there must be a keyword or key phrase that you are optimizing for. So for instance, our website is a web design agency website. So which key phrase do you want to optimize for? Something like maybe best web design agency, something like the best web design agency in Nigeria. Those are key phrases that you can optimize for. Now, you might want to ask yourself, how do I get all these things? There are many tools that can allow you to do that keyword phrase, to get good keyword phrase that you can rank for, okay? So I will suggest you can use a tool called, there are many of them. In fact, we have Google Keyword Planner. We have H Super Tools. They have their own SEO keyword on that platform. I can't even wrap my head around because we have a lot of them. So, but the one we will be using for this particular course is called Uber Suggest. So just search for Uber Suggest on Google and you log into it. So this is Uber Suggest. So just click on the first one you see here, Uber Suggest free keyword search tool. So this is Uber Suggest. And you can sign in, maybe with your Gmail or anything like that. Just sign in and get. So now enter a domain or a keyword, okay? So we are a web design agency. So let's just enter web design agency. So we want to find relevant keyword that we can rank for on Google, because you set up your website to have these keywords in there, okay? So let's close this. Now, this thing you see here, this pop-up that came up now, I will show you how you also can do this on your website. They are all part of the way you generate leads, okay? So let's just close that one. I don't need it for now. Then if you want to put a country, you put your country there. But for me, I will just leave it like that and click on search. So we want to search for relevant keywords that are related to web design agency. Okay. All right. So now you can see web design agency. The search volume is high. SEO difficulty is 56. Page difficulty 22. Cost per click, something, something. Now, for now, we are not really bothering so much about that because this is not a SEO class, okay? We are not into SEO now. Now you can see if you need content ideas based on, let's say you want to start a blog for your web design agency now. These are page title URL that you can go to and see their content that they have posted, okay? But for now, where we want to pay attention to is this area, where you have these keyword ideas, okay? Now, you want to go for a keyword that is not too competitive, all right? You don't want to go for a keyword that is so competitive to the extent that you find it difficult to rank for it, okay? At the end of this class, I will give you some resources where you can learn more about SEO so that you can understand what I'm talking about. But I won't be going fully into it. I'll just show you how to optimize our web page, okay? So now, you can see some keywords here: web design companies near me, web design company near New York, web design company, web design agency, Chicago. These are keywords that people are making use of, okay? So these are, but I'm not really liking what I'm seeing here. If you click on view all keywords, I think you might need to, okay, let's see. So the things they are showing us here are local based, as if you are ranking for a particular location, okay? So all these things are keywords related to a particular location. So that's why they are putting web design agency San Diego, web design agency Atlanta, web design agency Owerri, web design agency Lagos. So all those ones are local SEO, but we are not doing local SEO. We just want keywords that are like generic, not really generic, specific and related to web design. So since I'm not getting the kind of keyword I'm looking for here, these are more local SEO keywords, okay? So I can use another tool. So let me go to H Super tool. So just search for H Super tools. H dash Super tools. That's the, so you can see it here. All right. So let's, okay, this is not the, sorry, the website here are not bringing the, it's actually hsupertools.com. So let me go there straight. hsupertools.com. I think I'm correct. Okay, let's find it. Okay, so they've changed their name to Promoter Kits. Okay, no problem. But that's how you get there. So you can go to promoterkits.com. Okay, so click on keyword research tool. Okay, awesome. So I'm in the right place. Okay, then put the keyword here, web design agency. Then if you want to search by country, but most times I always recommend just leave the country alone, then click on submit. So it will, okay, they ask us to log in first. So let's log in. Now if you are not a user, you sign up. But if you, okay, so let's sign up. Sorry, this thing takes time sometimes, and all those things can be very frustrating. But you don't have any choice. If you want to use their platform, they want you to sign up. Okay? So let me just sign up. Before, you don't need to sign up, but now you have to. Okay, the email. So put your email. Just follow me. It's going to be a long class today, but just follow me. So let me just use a suggested password. Okay. Sorry about this. The sign up button I clicked. It's another thing they are bringing. Okay, so they asked us to confirm our email. Oh, Jesus. How did I enter this? Okay, let me go and confirm the email. Okay, to do that, I have to go and confirm my email. Or did I want to do that now? All right, let me do that now. So I will quickly do that on my phone. I will confirm the email. Let me share this thing on the platform. I'm not saying anybody in this class. So I'm trying to do the email of the team. So the step we are trying to work on now is how to get relevant keyword. In fact, I will have gone straight to use Google Keyword Planner. But the reason why I don't want us to go for Google Keyword Planner is because I'm trying to run away from this issue of setting up your Google Analytics now. But now I've entered another long process. Okay. Before you don't need to sign up to use the platform. But now it's a pity you have to sign up. All this signing in, signing up of the thing can be very frustrating sometimes. But what can we do? Okay. All right, so we have done that. So I've signed up and I've activated my email. So let's reload this page. Sorry, I need to log in first. So let me log into their platform. So later I will also show you how we always put this "I'm not a robot" recaptcha button. So they are part of the things we are going to learn today. Okay. So I've signed in. All right. Still bringing this man likes. So I know this guy is a very good guy. And okay. So where are we? Promoter kit. Okay. Promoterkit.com. And we are on keyword research tool. Let me see. Okay, so I've signed in. That's why it's showing points. Okay. All right, so let's search for our keyword now. Web design agency, and click submit. So let's wait for the result we are going to get. Okay, we are still waiting. Okay, still loading. All right, here we go. So we have, beautiful. So in fact, you can see from the result we have here also, the popular keywords for web design agency is locally based. They are locally based, like they are more of local SEO. So that means if I'm designing my website now, being a web design agency website, I should localize this to a particular location. That's what this is telling me. Okay, so you can see web design agency Texas, almost like what we found there in Uber Suggest, web design agency California. So all of them are, all of them are, they are ranking for location. So they are locally based ranking keywords. So how do you want to go for SEO that is, the difficulty should not be more than 50 if you want to pick any of the phrases. Now we are not in US, so we can't use, but this is a good keyword, web design agency near me, something like that. These are things people are searching for, okay? So now, if you continue to move, you can see digital agency, web design, white label web design agency, web design agency Manchester, main web design agency. These are web design agency that people are, these are things related to web design agency that people are searching for. You get it? Okay. Now let's search for something like web design. See what you are going to have. You should see something different. So you can see web designer near me, web designer salary, web design job near me, web designers near me, Google web designer. And the ranking difficulties of these ones are high. You can see above 60, anything above 50 is high. That means if you are ranking for that, if you are trying to do your ranking for that particular keyword, it will take some time before you get to the top of the Google search ranking or search engine ranking. It will take you some time. So you want to go for ranking keywords that are not too high, something like web design inspiration, okay? Web design agency as a word is high, above 50, okay? Now, if someone did not pick call, you should stop calling now. Okay, so now, sorry about that, someone is stopping this call. Okay, you can see this, what is web design? And it's the search ranking is 50. Okay, web design just 50. What is web design? 55. Web design institution 39. So now we've seen some relevant keywords that we can rank for. So for now, from the research we have done, we can see that if you want to rank for a keyword, you should have something like web design agency, and your location. So, okay. So let's start now. So the first thing you want to do is scroll down and add focus key phrase. So that is the essence of the research we just done. So type web design agency Nigeria. So we want to localize it since everybody is localizing their web design agency. So let's localize our own also to Nigeria. Okay. So that's our, so you click on add keyword. So now you can see it has analyzed something for us that focus key phrase in SEO title is not there. Focus key phrase, all these things. So our goal now is to ensure that all these things are green. So first thing, focus key phrase in SEO title. Let's firstly go and add our focus key phrase in the SEO title. So your SEO, what you want to do is come here, we edit it. So instead of having just home digital agency, who cares? So just put something like web design agency in Nigeria. Or we can add something like best web design agency in Nigeria. So let's go back. So it's still saying focus key phrase not found in title. So let's remove this in. Best web design agency Nigeria. So now we should have it. You can see it because it has ticked it that one has gone. So currently, based on the key phrase, our score is 48/100. And if you look at the top here, we currently have 77/100. The goal is above 80, don't forget. So let's continue. Focus key phrase in meta description. So we don't have the focus key phrase, best web design agency in Nigeria. So let's do something here. Let's add in to make it a complete statement. And let's come to our key phrase here. Let's edit this key phrase and put in also web design agency in Nigeria. Okay, and leave it like that. Okay, so now let's go and add it. So elevate your online presence, something. We can remove all this or just rephrase it. Let's rephrase it. Elevate your online presence. Okay, you're welcome, Victor. Thank you. So elevate your online presence, your digital something. Okay, let's rewrite this by ourselves. Elevate your online presence. Elevate your online presence. Okay, this should be a full stop. Okay, so your digital success begins with a captivating web presence. And this is the content that is being collected from your homepage. You understand? So let's do some editing on this. Now, the maximum you have is 160 characters, so you currently have more. So at Victor's Web Design Agency, okay. Let's delete this. Let's reduce the character. Okay. So let's do something here. So let me write this. So we are writing for SEO now. So you must pay attention. Victor's Web Design Agency is. So let's see how we can bring in our key phrase is regarded as the. So let's put our key phrase best web design agency in Nigeria. Okay. So let's put this one capital letter. We specialize this, sorry, it's correct. We specialize in crafting something. So this is too long, so let's reduce it. In crafting, visually stunning, user-friendly, regarded as, okay? Let's delete this first one. We need just 160 characters. We specialize in crafting, visually stunning, and user-friendly website that transform your online identity into a powerful brand statement. So we can write something like, we specialize in crafting, visually stunning, and user-friendly websites. That's enough. In crafting, visually stunning, and user-friendly website. Okay, So now we've been able to delete this one. Okay, we've been able to include our key phrase in our meta description. So if you scroll down now, you can see focus key phrase in meta description. Now, focus key phrase is slightly long. Try to make it shorter. Okay, so they said our focus key phrase is too long. So let's make it shorter. So how do we do that? So we can have something like, okay, okay, let's see. Although it's not compulsory, you follow everything. Let's see, focus key phrase in introduction. Your focus phrase doesn't appear in the first paragraph. Make sure the topic is clear immediately. So in the first paragraph of our website, that is the focus key phrase is not found there. And you can see focus key phrase in subheadings is not found in subheadings. Use your focus key phrase more in your H2 and H3. Okay, so let's do something here. Let's firstly reduce the length of this to something like web design agency. Or if I'm ranking for web design agency, you know, from our research, we find out that web design agency is too high, like that key phrase is too high. So we don't want to just rank for the difficulty of that key phrase is high. Okay. So let's just go with web design agency. So let's go and let's leave this aspect of key phrase is too long. We don't care because we need it to be there. So let's go and put our focus key phrase in the first paragraph of our content. So let's go back to let me close all these ones. So now let's go to our web page now. If we go back to Elementor, see this thing I'm showing you, people don't teach it, but you need to learn it. So let's firstly enter our Elementor again. We go to that home page now, and we go there, we fix this focus key phrase, this web design agency in Nigeria. We put it in our home page introduction. So it's saying your focus key phrase does not appear in the first paragraph on your home page. So let's see how do we do that. So click on Edit with Elementor. So let's just continue this. So please follow me. So let's allow this one to load. Got it. So right from Elementor, you can do your SEO update also. So elevate your online presence. Okay. So now the first paragraph, let's go and find a way to put in there. So something where you have your digital success begins with a captivating web presence at Victor something. So let's edit that. Okay, so let's do something here. What I have here is currently guided as, so let's copy this and go to our home page. Let's do something here. I will delete this. Just look at what I'm doing. So I want to find a way to include okay. So we are looking for a way to put our focus key phrase. This is not needed. Okay. So we've been able to include that now. Okay, so let's come here again and let's see. Okay, unless we update this or we reload it, it might not show. So let's see if that has been accepted. So let's click on this. It's still saying your focus key phrase does not appear in the first paragraph, okay? So make sure the topic is clear immediately. So let's check again. Let's see this. So I want to change this. Best web design agency in Nigeria. So I'm putting my focus key phrase as my H1 immediately. Okay. Okay. So now let's do this. Let's reload this. So hopefully I've sorted that out. Okay, probably the page has not seen it as updates. Let's leave that one. We get there. Just we already have 81, so we've already passed the expected thing, but we can still go on. Let's continue. Your focus key phrase will not appear in the first paragraph. We've done this. Maybe because this is not a blog page, so it's not saying it as paragraph, but we have done the correct thing we ought to do. Okay. Then focus key phrase in subheadings. Okay, so let's go and add our focus key phrase in subheadings. Web design agency in Nigeria. Okay, so these are the subheadings, something like your H2. So our premium offers, about us, all these ones are your subheadings. Claims we work with, why choose us. Now, because this is your own page, if it is a blog, if we are optimizing for a blog page now, this will have been easier. Okay, so if it's a blog page, it will have been easier to just change all this title, this subtitle now, and make them to have that key phrase, because yeah, if it's a blog page, it will follow the title, you understand? But this is an home page, so it might not necessarily work well in this kind of situation. All right, so maybe what we can do is something like this now. I can do what we offer as the best. Now, this is not making sense again. If I still put West Web Design Agency in Nigeria here now, already people will know that, hey, you are trying to do something here. Okay? So I will not do that. You must write for people also. Don't just write for search engine. Okay? So that is why they were asking us to use a shorter key phrase, so that it can be easy for you to put them in your, you can easily put them in your H2 and H3, okay? So something like what I can do now is I can include them in some of these body content for this, like our talented team of web designer turns your vision into reality, creating, and you rank for more. You don't just rank for one key phrase. You can have 2, 3 key phrases that you can rank for. Okay, so one is best web design agency in Nigeria. That's one. Another one can be web design agency, maybe in Africa, or web design agency in Owerri. That's another keyword that you can use. You get it? So let me just find a way to put my web design agency in Nigeria here. So our talented team of design and thoughts or something, we ensure your site is not just functional, but a work of art. Okay, sorry, I want to make this. Okay, I can, which gives us, this gives us the recognition as the best web design agency in Nigeria. So I find a way to include that key phrase in this statement. This gives us recognition, this gives us recognition as the best web design agency in Nigeria. So I've already included it in this particular page. So you can continue to add it. So make sure your key phrase, especially if you are optimizing a blog page, make sure your key phrase is in sub-headings if it's possible. If it's not possible, you don't need to disturb yourself. Focus key phrase in image attributes. So if you have images on this site, it's important that you find a way to put them. So for instance, I can click on this image now, and under choose image, I will click on the image alternate text. I will put best, web design, what am I typing? Web design agency in Nigeria. Okay, so I've added the keyword into that picture alternate text. So I can do that for other pictures if I have it on the website. So this is another picture. Choose image. So just do for like 2 pictures like that, not too much. At least 2. Okay, then just click select. That's all. So we have done that. We fulfill that. Focus key phrase density is low at the key phrase appear too nice. Better is just try to aim for more than. So let's add more key phrase. Let's add more key phrase to our content. So instead of writing with Victor here, I can just write something like, please, I don't want to say, with the best web design agency in Nigeria. Your website is so, I've added that key phrase into that place. Okay. Victor, I've sent your messages. I will answer them later. Please, I will answer you. Let me just continue with this. Okay, let me add my key phrase to this statement also. Contact the best web design agency in Nigeria. And let's craft, okay? So with that, we've been able to include our key phrase in. So let's reload this page here. Let's see what we have done. If we have been able to improve on it. This particular page is not okay. So we have passed focus key phrase and focus key phrase in image key phrase density. We have passed it. So use your focus key phrase more in your H2 and H3 headings. We can't achieve this because this is an home page. It will not make sense if we are putting that particular key phrase in all our H2. So you leave that. Focus key phrase in introduction. So I still don't know why this one is not showing that introduction. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what they are reading as introduction. I don't really know. Okay. But this is not a blog, this is a page. So basically, you have done what is right. Okay, let's leave it. So we have done the right thing. Okay, let's leave that. So currently we are 76, and I think that is good to go. That is good to go. And it's good to go. Okay. Then if you look at the overall score, we are still at 81. So beautiful. So now let's move down. So it's saying your focus key phrase does not appear in the first paragraph, something. Okay, your focus key phrase length, meta description length. Meta description is over 160. Let me see. Is that true? Oh, beautiful. So let's delete that full stop. So I think I've passed that. So we have content links, internal links, external links. So no outbound links is found. So let's add an outbound links to our website. Outbound links are just links that redirect to another place outside your website. Okay. So internal links are links that redirect to another page. So we already have that in our website, because how do you add internal links? Internal links are just something like, for instance, if you click on any button on your website, like connect with us now, this is directed to your contact page. So that is an internal link. But we don't have any external links on this page. So let's see how we can add an external link. Okay. So to do that, we can just, let's see some things we can do here. Let me go to the website again. Okay, where we have this. Okay, let's edit this. Now look at what I will do here. At Victor's Web Design Agency, we are more than just a web design firm. We are a passionate group of creative developers and strategists with a shared dedication to bringing your online dreams to life. With years of experience, we have owned our crafts to perfection. We are awarded best web design agency in Nigeria. After School Academy. Okay, so now, so what I will do now is I will link this particular statement, this particular text to a link. So this will be linked to After School Academy website. So that would be an external link that we are looking for. So you find a way to get an external link, and I'll show you one. Okay, that should be pastors. Okay, then update it. All right. Then we can now go back here. Let's reload this page. Let's see what we have now. These external links should have been green now. Okay. So 76/100, you can see this is going on. Where am I looking? External links, you can see it's going now. So the only challenge we have here is the meta decision is overseen. Again, it's adding full stop automatically on this one. Okay, let's rewrite this. In Nigeria, Victor's Web Design Agency. Let's just put we are currently regarded. We are currently regarded as let's leave it like that. Okay. So we have two errors remaining: focus key phrase in introduction and focus key phrase length. So we are good to go. We don't need to bother ourselves about that. And you can see our score is already 6. Let's see if we can change something on the title. SEO title, the title is too short. Okay, let's make it longer. We don't have problem with that. Boom, best web design agency in Nigeria. Okay. Okay, we can have something like Victor's web agency. Victor's design agency. Okay. So the title length is better now. All good. Then readability. Only 3% of the sentences contain transition. So if you want to learn more about transition words, you can read more. I don't want to go into that for now. Flash reading is. So you can now to help your readability, you can before you put your content. Okay, let me show us this. There is something we call Hemingway editor. So go to hemingwayapp.com. So hemingwayapp.com is an online editor that makes it easier for you. And we delete everything you have there. And before you paste your content, something like this. Sorry. Select it. Before you paste it here, bring it to Hemingway editor first. And Hemingway will analyze your content for readability. Okay, so you can see currently the readability is grade 9, and this one is good. So all this one that is highlighted are things you can work on. Okay. So currently there is no hard sentence, but there is one sentence here that is very hard to read. Okay. This is we are passionate about something. So you can find a way to reduce it, to make it readable. So if all your content can pass the judgment of Hemingway, and there is nothing like hard sentences, very hard sentences, then you can be sure that you will pass this stage of. So I'm leaving this out. I don't want to bother myself about that. So you can pass this particular aspect of flesh within this. Okay, so that is how to do your SEO on-page optimization. The basic SEO, the title, and the readability. Okay, so it's because I don't want to take much of my time, I can ensure that the readability will be 100% possible by adding transition words, by making the text to be more readable. But that will take my time. Then your focus keywords, you can reduce the length. It's very simple. Just reduce what you have here. Instead of having web design agency in Nigeria, you can maybe just have you can remove web and put it as design agency in Nigeria. You will still have it short. You can see it. So currently now, we don't have issue with focus key phrase length anymore. It's now better. You see it, and focus key phrase in introduction, focus key phrase in sub-endings. So if you want to add that also, but you know you have to consider the users also. Why choose us? You can change this one to something like something like why we are the best. Why we are the best. Since our new key phrase now is design agency, design agency in Nigeria. So if you have something like this and you update it, that means you'll be about, let's add this, let's find another place to add that keyword. So you just want to write something that makes sense, you understand? Don't say because you are writing for SEO, you will now write content that doesn't make sense on your web page. So people will know that something is wrong somewhere. You get it? People will know that something is wrong somewhere. So we don't want to do something like that. We don't want to do something like that. Wait. I think I corrected this. Okay, I was not saving it before. Not save, sorry. I did not update that page. We are currently regarded as the, okay. Ooh, Jesus. I did not save all these things. All those updates I made before, I did not save them before I remove the page. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good now. But the only thing that remains here is focus key phrase in introduction. Okay. So we are good to go. I will just update now. So now you can see our score now is 91 out of 100. We are okay, like we are okay like that. The focus key phrase 81 out of 100. Beautiful. Title, SEO, just having one error. And this is because we can't, there is nothing like introduction because this is a page. This is not a blog page. I think there is a lot of noise in my background now. I might need to stop this class now. Where I am now is becoming very noisy. Okay? But don't worry, don't worry. Okay, so that's how to set up your website for SEO. So please, I might need to, let me close this. And we need to stop this training now. Where I am is currently very noisy and I'm not sure you can hear me again. Are you hearing me on the internet? Please help me confirm if my voice is still coming out on the internet. So I've been able to edit our page for SEO, the home page. So let's leave it now. So if you come here now, you can see 91 out of 100. That is beautiful. That's okay. You don't need to have 100. You only need to have at least 80, and you are good to go. So with this, I've shown you how to format or customize a page for SEO. And at the same time, you customize it for users also. Don't write something that doesn't make sense. It will not work. Okay. So if you go to your website now, we already have we've been able to adjust some things on our website. You can see how I edited the pages, the images, add some content to the text and things like that, so that I need to claim some cookies on this website. That's why it's not showing. Okay, so let's leave that. Now, the next thing on our agenda, I've shown you how to do this. So the next thing on our agenda now is, before I do security, let me show you how do you add your website to Google search. Now that you have completed your search engine optimization, I need feedback. Are you hearing me on the internet? You are hearing me? Okay. So I think I can continue since you can hear me. So I will do one more and I will end today's class. So the next class, I will record it and make it available for us. Many of us are not even in class, so I can always record the class for us. So the next thing I want to show you now is how do you add your website to Google search engine? Okay. So what we do now is go to Google and search for Google Search Console. Search for Google Search Console. So this is Google Search Console. Click on it. So you can see options. So just go for this option of search.google.com search console. So just click on Google Search Console tools. And if you don't have an account, if you are signing with your Google account, you won't have any problem. But if you are not signed in, just click on Start now. Just make sure you have a Google account for you to be able to do that. Or probably I will also paste the link directly on the chat section. Just go to search.google.com search console. That's it. Search.google.com search console. That's the web address. So let me copy it and send it to us. Okay, here's the chat. So that's the web address for your search console. Now, on Google Search Console, if this is the first time you are using Google Search Console, you won't see something like this. So the first thing you need to do is to create a property. So you will see the option of add property. So just click on add property. You will be asked to add your domain. Okay. So we want to add a domain. The domain is emberposter.com. You understand? So Ember poster, that's the name of the website that we want to add. Your own now will be your name dot emberposter.com. You get it? So you put your own domain here. This is our own domain.com.ng, sorry. Then you click on continue. Okay, so now you need to verify your domain. So what you will do is, okay, so you need to verify your domain, and this will involve you adding a test record to your domain. Okay, a test record. So how do you add a test record to your domain? Just to confirm this. So you can see select TST, copy the test record below into the DNS conversion from something. Then please press verify below after you have added it to your test record. Okay, So let's copy it. So I've copied that test record, and I will show you now how we do that. So I will share my whole screen now to make that easier for me. So I'm sharing my whole screen now. Let me hide this something. Okay, so I will go to my domain management platform. Now you will not be able to do this because you don't have access to the hosting platform for your project. So you just need to learn it. Just learn it, and you see how I'm going to do that. Okay. So I'm logging into my hosting platform. You want to go and add that test record so as to verify our domain. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm in my hosting platform now. So I will scroll to, let me firstly change this to Ember Booster. I will select the domain, the website I'm using. Sorry for all this background noise. So under domain, let's see advanced. Then click on DNS zone editor. So you can see manage DNS record. So the type is test record. We want to add a test record, TST. So you might be wondering, the @ is for what? So let's leave this @ for now. The test value that we are given, we paste it. Okay. Let's go back. Let's see it. You can see it. And so I've copied this test record and I've put it inside. This is it under test value. Okay. Let me see if I have any test record on this website already. So there is no test record. You can see it. So now the next thing you do is just leave this name like that. Then click add record. Add record. So DNS record created successfully. So if you scroll down now, you should be able to see that test record. TST. Okay, this is it. You can see Google site verification is already there. Okay, so now let's go to our Google. Then here now you come here and you click verify. You see, this thing is a little bit tedious. That's why people doesn't teach it. Okay, you can see ownership verified. Okay, so you can now go to your property. Okay, so now we have created a property of search console. You need to add your sitemap. So come to sitemap. So we add our sitemap to our Google Search Console so that the page can be indexed. So under indexing, you add your site. If you don't add any sitemap, your page will not be indexed and it will not be added to Google. You understand? So go back to your dashboard, scroll down to all-in-one SEO. Then under all-in-one SEO, click on sitemaps. Just go click on sitemaps. I think I need to stop this class anytime from now so that we can consume the one we already have. Okay, so click on open sitemap. So the URL you have at the top here, so you can see sitemap index URL count 4. So this is the link. This link, sorry, this one you have at the top here. So that would be your sitemap URL. This URL you have here. So just copy it down. But if you don't want to, maybe you want to just add your page alone, then you can use this. But this is the sitemap for your website. This one here. Copy the link you add here. and come to Google Search Console and paste it here. Then click Submit. Okay, so it's saying couldn't fetch. Now, that's an error you don't want. So you need to, let's do something. Probably there is something is wrong there. Now it must fetch. It must fetch. So let's see where we got it wrong. Okay. Sometimes it might take some time. Okay. Let's use this URL. Copy. Let's add this one. So this will be from pages alone. That's why I don't want to use it. Okay. You can see the first one we added is now saying success. The second one I added is saying now. So that means it is a delay in network connectivity. If you reload the page, it's actually the status must be success. You can see everything is success now. So now it has discovered 4 pages. Okay, so you don't really need this one can be removed. You can see it. So you can use any of them. So in a situation where you have is recommended that you don't use the page, because there are sometimes you have more than one sitemap on your website. You can have another sitemap that's not for page alone. So that's why I recommend that you use this first one, so that by the time you click on it, you will see you can see because we already have the page sitemap inside it. You can see it's a 4 URL that have been discovered. Okay. And you can see sitemap process. And 4 pages have already been indexed. So if you come to your pages now, it's later now this page will be it's still processing your data. Let me show you an example of a page that has been processed very well. For instance, it's After School Academy. So we already have 39 pages that have been indexed. Okay. So some pages will not be indexed. Normally, that is normal. Some pages will be indexed. You can see this is our sitemap /sitemap.xml, and you can see discovered page is 49. Okay. So if you click on it, you will see all the sitemaps that were read under it. So, in the first place, I told you, so don't use just the page sitemap. Use the sitemap you copy at the top, because sometimes you will have a lot of pages. We have a lot of sitemaps under the sitemap. For instance, on this particular website, we have author sitemap, we have category sitemap, we have post sitemap, we have seed post sitemap, and many of them like that. You can see everything is success. So if you go to your overview, you see this one has populated over time. You can see performance. It's giving you reports already, and you can see under indexing pages, you can see pages that are indexed and the ones that are not indexed. So if you want to look at the pages that are indexed, that is pages that are already available on Google search. So you can see them by scrolling down. All these pages now, afterschoolacademy.ng, terms and conditions, CDLP from GPP choice, and many like that. All these 39 pages are already indexed on Google. Okay, so that's how to carry out add your website to Google search. Okay, that's one way. And I think another way you can go about it is to Okay. I think that's everything that is needed. All right, so that's how to add your, don't let me go to another way again, it will take time. So that's how to add yours. We've done SEO, and we've been able to see how to add to research also. We've done this also, okay? So this is the link, just go to search.co.com/search also. So I will end this class now because the noise here is becoming much, and I will do another recording for us for the next class. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for joining this class. And we are closing the class now. Thank you and have a wonderful day. God bless you. Okay, so Victor,